Hello, everyone! Welcome to Inspire Reads the channel, where we share amazing knowledge to develop yourself through great books. And I'm Zoe. Don't forget to follow the great books in the description. Today, I'm excited to introduce a book that's not only intelligent, but also incredibly inspiring. You'll be amazed to discover that this book can truly help you transform from an ordinary person into an expert in your field. And don't doubt it, because this isn't an exaggeration. The book we're talking about today is Peak: Secrets from the New Science of Expertise by Anders Ericsson, a Swedish psychologist, and Robert Pool. This is a work that will reveal the path to becoming exceptional in any field you choose. Let's dive into the incredible secrets found in this book. Do you believe that we might not be too far from the geniuses? Think about Mozart, the musical prodigy we all know. At just 7 years old, Mozart organized a concert that left the music world in awe. But what's even more astonishing is that at only 4 years old, Mozart had the ability to distinguish every musical pitch, a rare skill that only about 1 in 10,000 people possess. We often think that geniuses are born with exceptional talents that ordinary people could never achieve. But is that really the case? Dr. Anders Ericsson, a leading expert in psychology, has researched and revealed the path Mozart took to become a genius. Let's explore the secrets behind Mozart's excellence and see what we can learn from his journey. Many people believe he was born a musical prodigy, but the truth is even more surprising. Mozart wasn't a born genius. He had a brilliant father, a great composer, who invested his heart and soul into educating his children. First, he taught Mozart's sister, who, although not highly successful, became an artist. Then, with accumulated experience, he guided Mozart, helping his son become a musical legend. It was the early training and practice that created Mozart's outstanding talent. And if you think that's all, consider the story of Paganini, one of the greatest violinists. During a performance, Paganini's 3 strings broke, but he still perfectly completed the piece with just 1 string. This isn't just a legend in reality. Paganini composed a wonderful piece for the woman he loved using only 2 strings, mimicking the sweet dialogue of love. His success wasn't just due to innate talent, but also his relentless practice. Research shows that many people believe geniuses are born with exceptional abilities, mainly because we often hear sensational and dramatic stories. These stories highlight impressive moments and overlook the everyday details, leading us to think that geniuses have innate talent and don't need to put in much effort to succeed. However, the truth is that all geniuses share a common secret to their success. They practice purposefully and systematically. This helps them continuously push their limits and improve their skills. While genetic factors may play a role, research indicates that, with the right practice methods, we're not as far from geniuses as we might think. By trusting in effective practice methods, you can significantly enhance your own skills and achieve excellence. When learning a new skill, we usually start by gaining a general understanding, then learn from teachers, books, or websites. Next, we practice until we can perform the skill competently and automatically. However, there's an important point to consider. Once you reach a level where you're satisfied, practicing without specific goals won't lead to significant improvement. We often assume that more experience equals better skill, such as thinking a doctor with 10 years of experience is better than one with 5 years, or a teacher with 20 years of experience is better than one with 5 years. Research shows this isn't entirely true. Once your skill reaches an acceptable level and becomes automatic, additional years of practice may not necessarily make you better. In fact, some doctors or teachers with many years of experience might not be as skilled as those newer to the field if they haven't practiced with specific goals. Without a clear plan for improvement, your automated skills will gradually deteriorate. To truly excel, you need to practice with intention. This means being aware of moving beyond automatic performance and focusing on improving your skills with clear objectives. Ever wondered how to practice effectively? Let's dive into the 4 key aspects of purposeful practice that can lead you to exceptional success. First, set specific and clear goals. As highlighted in the book 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, success starts with defining your ultimate goal. Begin by identifying a big goal, then break it down into smaller, manageable steps. For instance, while an average person might initially remember 8 digits, with practice and goal setting, they could remember up to 82 digits. Breaking down goals helps you assess, adjust, and achieve breakthroughs. Second, focus completely. Just like Steve Jobs' advice on living simply and focusing, concentration is crucial for achieving a flow state where you work most efficiently. To improve a skill, you need to fully dedicate your attention to each practice session. There's no way to progress without focus. Third, seek continuous feedback. Self-assessment is essential in practice. Without stopping to evaluate and adjust, it's hard to identify areas for improvement. Ideally, have a teacher or coach for objective feedback. If that's not possible, find ways to self-evaluate and refine your approach. Finally, push beyond your comfort zone. This principle is vital. To make progress, you must be willing to step out of your comfort zone and try new things. Although it might be uncomfortable or intimidating, breaking through these barriers is key to effective practice and achieving remarkable breakthroughs. Believe in the limitless adaptability of your brain, you can overcome any imagined limits. While ordinary people might feel stuck and think they can't grow further, true geniuses aren't hindered by these mental barriers. The reality is, you've never reached your full potential. You just need a bit more motivation to break through self-imposed limits. Scientific research backs this up. In London, taxi drivers must pass an incredibly tough test to get their license. This test requires them to remember and accurately recall all street names and landmarks and find the shortest route from point A to point B. Scientists found that these drivers' brains showed significant growth in memory areas after passing the exam. Contrary to the old belief that the adult brain is nearly fixed, studies on taxi drivers and visually impaired individuals show that our brains can adapt endlessly. This adaptability extends to our bodies as well. Although our bodies prefer stability, pushing them out of their comfort zones creates stress. Over time, though, your body will adapt to the new challenges, establishing a new balance. For example, when you start exercising, your body might struggle to adjust. But if you keep up with your workout routine, your body will gradually change to meet the challenge. The more you increase the difficulty of your exercises, the better your results will be. Trust in your ability to adapt and push past the barriers you've set for yourself to achieve success. Our brain's adaptability is limitless. What you need is to find the motivation and belief to step out of your comfort zone and face challenges. The main difference between ordinary people and exceptional individuals lies in their mental representations. In this book, the author emphasizes that purposeful practice builds effective mental representations. Successful people not only have better mental representations, but continually improve and optimize them. So, what exactly are mental representations? The book doesn't provide a clear explanation, which piqued my curiosity. After some research, I discovered that this concept comes from cognitive psychology. a field that emerged in the 1950s. Cognitive psychology studies how we perceive, process, and remember information. According to this model, when we receive information from books, articles, or videos, it's considered external representations. Once processed and stored by our brain, it becomes internal representations, or mental representations. The number and quality of these mental representations determine how you perceive and learn. Bill Gates once highlighted that the greatest difference between people isn't innate talent, but what's from the neck up our mental representations. We are always on a journey to discover and refine these mental representations to enhance our intelligence. When we learn new information, it forms a mental representation in our brain, and this representation shapes how we understand and apply that knowledge. In other words, our mental representations determine our level of comprehension. This explains why many people struggle with complex technical books and find it difficult to grasp the content. The reason is that our brains may lack the necessary mental representations to absorb that knowledge. Similarly, a book can be understood in various ways. Some people grasp its deeper meaning, while others may only get a superficial or even incorrect interpretation. These differences arise from each person's unique mental representations. Mental representations do more than help us understand. They play a crucial role in filtering and receiving new information. They determine whether we keep or discard information based on our experiences and perceptions. In other words, our mental representations influence whether we accept or reject new knowledge. If you don't continually expand your knowledge and experiences, your brain can become closed off and stubborn. The book Making Time points out that our brains tend to filter information, only taking in what we like. This is why many people stick to reading the same type of books or doing the same job for years without growing. If your brain isn't refreshed, updated, and purposefully exercised, it can become a barrier to learning and skill development. Steve Jobs once said, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." Always maintain a hunger for knowledge and never settle for what you already know. Don't let your current understanding and experiences limit you. We must continually practice and develop to become more skilled and exceptional. How can you apply deliberate practice to your life? The author reveals that exceptional individuals achieve success through 4 key stages. You can apply these stages to your own life. The first, spark interest. The first stage is about igniting curiosity. From a young age, exceptional people often receive inspiration and guidance from family or mentors. They begin practicing as if it's a game, which is the initial step toward discovering their passion. For us, even beyond childhood, it's essential to ignite interest in a skill or ability. Passion usually comes from what we truly enjoy. The second, develop seriousness. Once you've found your passion, embracing deliberate practice becomes more natural. At this stage, support from parents and teachers is crucial to help progress. For adults, finding a mentor for continuous feedback is essential. If no one is available, you must seek ways to self-assess and improve throughout the practice. The next is focus intently. Successful individuals often start dedicating serious effort to their skill around ages 12 to 16. They seek out teachers or coaches to continuously enhance their knowledge and skills. Sometimes, not only do they invest their own resources, but their families do as well. For us, this is the time to focus all our energy, spirit, and time on improving in a specific area. The last is harness creativity. Once you reach a high level of proficiency, continuing to innovate and refresh your skills is crucial. This stage involves constantly evolving and updating your mental models to stay at the top of your game. I've just summarized the key points from this book to make it easier for you to access and apply. Today's video not only provides you with a specific method to excel in your field or skill, but also inspires you to explore and develop yourself. Don't miss the chance to read this book for a deeper understanding of what I've shared. Before we wrap up, let's recap the main takeaways. First, discover your passion and focus on the tasks or skills you truly love. Apply the 3S principles from the book: focus, feedback, and adjustment to continually improve. Always remember, stay hungry, stay foolish, keep learning and growing. Wishing you a successful new year where you can find and concentrate on what matters most to become better and achieve your big goals. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please share it with those who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for the latest updates from Beer Version. Thank you, and see you in the next video.